So I had someone ask me this question the other day, and how like so the question was, James, I don't want to lift weights because I think I'm going to hurt myself. Is there a way for me to do it safely? And the question is kind of that person is assuming that lifting weights is dangerous. Actually, lifting weights is probably one of the safest, least injurious things you can do to improve your health that that is out there. This is all based on data that comes from injury rates per 1,000 participation hours. Now that has a problem as what do you actually define as an injury? Um, and that's a that not so much open for debate, but is very um contestable, right? If I pull a muscle but I can still move around, is that an injury? If I tweak an ankle, I twist my ankle but I can still put what weight on it, is that an injury? Versus like I have an open fracture and my tibia is sticking out the side of my arm. That is obviously an injury. So it's a spectrum. You cannot prevent injuries from happening. That's the takeaway from that. What you can do is mitigate certain things by doing things sensibly in a controlled environment and gradually over time improving the physical properties of your body so that it is more resistant to injury that you experience outside of the gym and in the gym. And that's what strength and conditioning does. It makes your body more ready for uh, life inside of the gym. Actually, most people, when they get quote unquote injured, they do it outside of the gym. They don't do it in here. I'm in my gym right now. They tweak their back moving a couch. They turn their ankle because they were looking at their phone. They weren't watching where they were going on the curb. Um, they get into a car accident. They sleep wrong and their shoulder, they wake up and their shoulder's fucked. Okay. So that's the can't prevent injuries. But what you can do is get your body strong enough so that if they do happen, if a catastrophic incident does happen, it means what could have been a broken arm ends up being a slightly sprained wrist because you get better bone density in your arm, or a uh, a car accident that could have been that could have been like a broken collarbone and a really severe whiplash ends up being a kind of mild bruise and a bit of whiplash. Yeah, so you can't prevent injuries, but what you can do is make your body more ready to uh, deal with the and deal with incidents that are going to cause injury, and that applies to like sport and general life. Okay, like is there something that you've done in your past that you kind of thought, oh, if I'd have been stronger, I might not have that might not have happened? Just let me know down in the comments, and I'll speak to you all later.